being strong, stand strong for what you believe in. Well, you need to be 10 toes down on everything else too. 10 toes down, when I think of it, I think of as 10 toes down, meaning those toes are connected to your feet, which root you to the ground. So it's like a plant. Those 10 toes down are their roots in the soil. A lot of us get uprooted because we're not strong and nurtured up enough to understand that you're going to have situations that come by and try to sway you and knock you out and move you around. But because you have 10 toes down, you stand firm on what is going on, what you believe. You have people throwing dirt on you, throwing shade. Listen, you need dirt thrown on you if you're a plant. Because within all that dirt, the dirt isn't just regular. If you're a plant, you understand you need dirt because dirt becomes soil. Soil has nutrients in it. So when you're a plant and people are putting soil and dirt on you, this is going to reach somebody today. You're getting things out of that soil and dirt that's going to make that plant grow. It's going to make that seed sprout and make that seed grow and move. People saying bad things about you. They're lying on you. They're casting you out among other people, thinking you're not about nothing. You'll never grow to be anything. You're talking just to be talking. You don't have any spirit in you. The way you look, the way you talk, the way you walk, the way you are. Take that in. Don't use that as anger. Take that dirt that's thrown on your name and use that as soil. Use that nutrients from that. Get the prosperity and the thought process that inside of all that dirt, the things they're saying, the things they're doing is actually nurturing that seed and it's blossoming. People that throw dirt on me, I call them gardeners. Because if I didn't have gardeners out here pruning, there's that word again, pruning and taking things out of the garden and putting their hands into the soil and massaging the leaves and tilling the dirt in the ground, they're making the ground that the seed is being placed in better for the seed to mature and grow in. Because they're trying to get the most out of that one seed. Because when that seed flourishes and blossoms, it puts out a fruit or a vegetable, which they can take and become prosperous from the consumption of other people. Because the people have to purchase this item, which makes it valuable to them because they're reaping the benefits of the harvest. That's what we got to do as people out here. We've got to start making sure that when we get dirt thrown on our name, when we have soil thrown on us, and we feel like no matter what's going on, people talk about us all the time, and no matter what's happening, we just keep getting dug into the ground. And let that happen. It's making you uncomfortable, which means you're going to change, which means you're taking that dirt and using it for soil and getting the nutrients out of it to grow. The word that you're getting from God, the prayer, that's the watering of the soil. So you have to have that. You have to be 10 toes down, have the seed planted, have the dirt thrown on you, take the nutrients from the dirt, you're being watered by God, and then you're being blossomed. You're being pushed up. And the fruit you bear from that is what matters. Now, you can take the soil that people are throwing, the dirt people are throwing, and take the soil, and you can bear bitter fruit, which does nobody any good because you can't produce anything from that. Or you can take that and you can spin it to a positive situation. You can gain prosperity out of that. You can gain your spiritual wealth. You can gain your Christ-likeness. God is in the midst of doing this with a lot of us. He's putting us in situations where we're planted 10 toes down and people are continuing to throw that dirt on us. In the midst of that dirt, we're turning it into nutrients. And our leaves are growing, they're becoming more green. They're putting out more fruit for those who need it to eat off of that tree. God's taking those fruits and He's giving them out to people, which is going to make you prosperous. You're going to reach greatness because you understand that all the dirt been thrown on you is not to destroy you, but it's to help you grow.